So today we're going through some mobility for hips to start with, and then we're going to work our way up. Then we're going to go sort of like upper back, chest, get some sort of rotation and extension going through our upper spine. So starting off, kneeling hip flexor stretch. I'll just readjust so you can see. So knee down to the floor, same side arm comes up. I want you to push forwards and through, squeeze your bum, push pelvis through so you feel a stretch down the outside of the hip. Arm on the same side goes up, reach, and then lean across away from that hip. I'll set the timer off. We're going to go a minute each side. And we'll do a little bit of activation work with it as well. You need to get some music played in the background for all of you. Gonna say, because I can't play any music, if I put some music on, then YouTube will actually take it off. They don't like it. Yeah, they don't like it.
As long as you've got better taste than your brother.
Well, he's reverted to wearing a headband now. Change legs, change sides. I'm not sure I can pull that off. I'd rather go spiky hair. Ready, off you go. So push the hips through again. Reach as far as you can over the top. Last 20 seconds. All right, time. Then what I want you to do is drop down from there with your knee to the floor. Let me change that. So you're going from your kneeling position, you're just going to roll that knee down to the floor, and we're just going to go a bit of a pigeon pose, just straight over the top. Just relax. Go as deep as you can. We're going to hold that for a minute. So try and keep your chest square across the top of your shin, over your knee. You should be able to feel that down the outside of the hip. Just take it nice and gentle, especially if you've not been doing much movement yet this morning. Because if you're a bit cold, we don't want to just go and pull something. Remember to breathe in and out through your nose, relax your breathing. Breathe in and out, deep into your belly. Good, that's your minute, just swap it over. Spin yourself around, change legs. Got a minute on the other side. Good, and relax. All right, from there, I'm just gonna spin myself this way so you can see. So we're pretty much still in the same position. What we need to do is grab that back foot and pull it up towards your bum. So you should feel a slight stretch across your quad. And then you're just gonna drop down onto that back elbow and just drop away from that. Lean out and try and lengthen all the way from your sternum down to your knee, okay? And if you feel comfortable there, as you lean back, you can then start to reach up over the top as well and get a bit of a stretch through the lat. If not, just hold through this position. So we've just got a minute on that as well. Drop yourself as far away as you can. If you're reaching up for that lat as well, you can reach forwards and sweep through and then come back, feel the stretch in the quad, reach up and then reach forwards. So that's the difference. You have to flow a little bit backwards and forwards with that if you're going to add in the lat stretch. Last 10 seconds and then we'll swap sides. So we're just really looking to loosen up the front of the hip, really unlock that as much as we can. Cool, and then swap it over. So opposite heel up towards your bum now. Again, you're going to lean back on it. If you're stretching out your lat, again, reach up and over, reach back to start with, and then you're going to roll forwards. You're going to try and draw a big arc around the floor with that arm. So reach up, over, reach forwards, draw a big arc around the floor and then come back up, lean back, stretch your quad and then go through it again. Oh, shit. "20 seconds left on this one. Good, and time. Right, okay. Next one, seated adductor stretch. So, sat on your bum, pull your heels in towards, and then just push those knees down with your elbows. You want to feel that deep into the hip. Try and sit tall through your lower back as well. So chest up. So if you've been doing any of the core workouts as well, your hip flexors do have a tendency to assist in any trunk flexion, which is where these short adductors, long adductors as well, will get particularly tense and stiff and tight because they assist in those movements. So we've got 20 seconds left on this. Just breathe in, relax, squeeze those knees down. Good, and time. Right, okay. Advancement from that, tactical frog / rocking frog stretch. So onto your hands and knees, you're gonna push your feet out a little bit wide. Let's see if we can get it on both cameras. So turn your feet out, drop the hips forwards. Should feel a little bit of a stretch at that point. And then you're just gonna rock the hips back as deep as you can into a deep squat position. Hold in each position and then push back through. 20 seconds left. Good, and time. Right. Oh, dear me. Hopefully we're feeling okay there. What we're going to do is just go into a little bit of activation now. So on the flip side of that, glute bridges. Hopefully we all know how to do these. Feet up towards your bum, flat to your back, and then squeeze those hips up as high as you can. Squeeze your knees in towards each other so they're not flaring out. We're not looking to give birth. We want to squeeze the knees in towards each other so they remain stable and not knock-kneed. So keeping them at hip width apart. Off you go. So squeeze up, push the feet into the floor, drive your upper back into the floor as well. So use your arms to actively push down on the floor, touch and go. Squeeze and hold for a count of 3 at the top. Last 15 seconds. And time. Beautiful. Right, so that's hopefully got the hips going a little bit. What we're going to do now is look to hit sort of upper back and thoracic spine. So into your box position. So arms straight, knees bent, flexed at the hip. And I want you to just push the floor away as hard as you can. So you get a bit of an arch in your upper back. And then sink the opposite way. So your arms stay straight, but you drop your chest through. So you get an arch the other way in your back. I just want you to go through, we're going to go 30 seconds of this. Take your time with the reps, just control the movement. Push that floor away as hard as you can. You should feel a little bit of a stretch through your back. And then drop the other way, relax, keep the arms straight. Push. And relax. Good, and relax there. Right, next one. Just like it's quite a nice one, this one. It's just a seated shoulder stretch. So hands behind you. We're not going into a bridge position, we're not pushing up. All I want you to do is get comfortable in that position, push your chest through as much as you can. You might feel a little bit of a stretch across the shoulder and chest at the very start. If you do, that's fine, just hold it there. If not, and you want to go a little bit further, just with your legs, just walk yourself forwards, just shuffle your bum forwards and increase the depth of that stretch, okay? So we're going to go a minute on this. Off you go. Yeah, I don't need much movement on this at all.
Gets rid of your man boobs, this.
If you have them. Just keep pushing that chest through as much as you can. And time, slowly come out of that position. Okay. Next one, we're going to drop to the floor. And we're just going to do side to side. So pin your knee down. And then you're just going to draw a big arc, open up, and get as far as you can. We're going to go a minute of rotations on one side, and then we'll swap them over. So the important thing on this one is to breathe out and relax as you get to that end point with your hand close to the floor. If you can breathe out and relax in that position, it means that your body is comfortable in that position. As you can hear, I am not. Good, that's time. And then roll it the other way. So swap sides. Last few seconds on this, keep going. Last 10 seconds. Just get another rep. Good. And then we're going to go last one, so 3 minutes to go now. What we're going to do is go, so have a deep combination of all of those positions that we've gone in. So feet flat to the floor, so you get a good stretch through the ankle, tibialis anterior at the front. You're going to push the hips back, drop the knees so the knees go wide. So then you can kind of sit into the middle of it. That's going to mimic a deep squat position. Hands out in front, so you're in a child's pose position. We're going to do a minute here of deep belly breathing. So breathe in and out through your nose. And then after that, we're going to walk it around. So deep child's pose position, just feel a stretch through your lower back, through here. Keep your arms out in front. You should maybe feel a little stretch through your lats as well. Just relax into that position. Push yourself as deep as you can. Last 30 seconds. And time, relax there. Okay, so I'm just going to change my angle so you can see. You're going to hold the same position, so knees wide, sit deep into the middle of that squat position, and then walk your hands over to one side and drop that shoulder down. You're going to go for a minute, just again, deep belly breathing in that position. Mm-hmm. 30 seconds to go. And walk it around the other side. Last minute. Last 15 seconds. Good. And relax, just come out of that position. Give yourself a little shake off. Test your range of movement. See what you've got available. That'll do your job.